tell me your name and I'll spell it.
Jennifer Ryan, JenniferRyan.
Okay. What is the name of your business?
The business name is Becca's Place Gymnastics. It was formerly Becca's Fliptown.
What do you and your workers do at Becca's Flip Time?
Here at the gym, we teach kids from about 14 months or right after they can start walking really well to 18. And we have a variety of different programs that we offer from recreational to competitive gymnastics. And then we also do tumbling, and kids come here after school and things like that too.
Okay. Where's Becca's located?
We're in Cecilia, Kentucky, right outside of Elizabethtown. I mean, did you want me to give you the address?
Yeah, yeah. What's the address?
Okay, sorry. 4210 Litchfield Road, Cecilia.
Okay. How did Becca's get started?
Well, our parents opened the gym in 2003 after my dad had to medically retire. And he said it didn't make sense to do anything else with his retirement money other than to do gymnastics because that's what we had done for so many years. And so they took his retirement money and they opened the gym, and they were here until 2006. And then they took a break, came back in 2007, and then my sister and I took over from them a year ago.
How can prospective gymnasts join Becca's Flip Time?
We do a lot of communication via email. We have a brand new website. So parents can contact us from that information, or they can call and stop by. If they've done gymnastics before, we can evaluate them to see where they need to go. And if they haven't, we start them in a beginner class. Just come in, view the facility, and fill out the appropriate paperwork.
Do you evaluate them upon enrollment?
For kids that have gymnastics experience, we generally evaluate them first to make sure that we put them in the class that's best for their ability. If they're young or 3 or 4 and they've never really done anything, then we pretty much know where they need to go. They need to start in, a beginner level preschool program and move from there.
Uh, what is the training like at Becca's?
Training depends on what level the child is or what the athlete is doing. We try to have a mission that's focused on friendship and faith and family, and let that be the goal of what we do more so than the gymnastics. And so for the little kids, it's all about having fun and learning at the same time. And, for the older gymnasts, we want them to still have fun, but we want them to, really be focused on, setting goals and accomplishing those goals.
Uh, what do you look to achieve while training your gymnasts?
Well, like I said, it's more than just gymnastics for us. Really, gymnastics is just what comes with it. This is like our mission. Like, this is what we do. This is our ministry. So we want kids to become better individuals just by being here. So while we want them to excel and meet their goals, really our goals are more based around, helping grow an individual.
Um, there's a lot of different things that you do here. Explain what happens on a beam exercise.
Okay, for the little kids, they start on floor level beams. They're just working on motor skills, walking forward and backward and jumping and stepping over things. And then it progresses up to beginner gymnastics, and they're on the higher beams and they're still using those gross motor skills. Then we have our competitive kids. They have like a complex they do when they warm up. So they have a certain set of skills that they warm up almost every time they're on beam, that are beginner level, and they work toward the higher level stuff, and then they will. Sorry, I just. After they after they do their beam complex and they warm up, then they will go through stations and work on different sets of skills that are specific to their routines.
Okay. Now, explain what happens on the uneven bars.
Bars are the same. For the little children, we have bars that are their size, so they're not the full-size bars like you see back here, but they learn how to swing and how to hang on, how to fall safely. And then the older children, same thing. They'll do a complex of skills that they need. They'll warm up, and then they'll start working on their routines that they compete, or learning upgrades or new skills.
Okay. So now we talked about the bars. What about the vault?
On vault, for little children, it's not so much about jumping over this big, massive thing that the team kids look at when they look down the vault runway. It's about improving their run and improving their jump, being able to climb and just be like monkeys, like what they want to do at home that you don't want them to do. And then our team kids, they learn to progressively vault up onto mats, and then they go over what is called the vault table, which is what you see like the Olympics, that kind of table. But there are a ton of drills. They start from just jumping to their feet to flipping to their back, and then they're flipping through the air with not a whole lot of mats.
Okay. Now, most people are familiar with the next one, the floor exercise. How important is that one?
Floor is very important, and with gymnastics, it can branch out. Kids start gymnastics and they have a strong background on floor, and they end up doing cheerleading, or they can dance. So floor really is probably the most popular. It's also the most fun to watch. If most people know gymnastics from Olympic gymnastics, and that has music, and it just seems more fun. It's more engaging. So kids start learning rolls and cartwheels and handstands, and here we go up through level 8. So kids are flipping and twisting and all kinds of power tumbling.